Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bomb reading, Capricorn, full of wisdom and fun, hopefully, right? We try to have fun here. We have our little stickies here, and we try not to let that take away our joy. No, we try not to, right? And so we start with the King of Pentacles, Capricorn. Here he is, and he's holding his giant gold coin. That's really good. It's really needed these days. I feel like it is, definitely, if you feel me. We have the Page of Swords, and this Page of Swords, Capricorn, is getting bitten here by, these birds, right? And I'm not sure what kind of birds those are, but, they're shown here as kind of ugly, evil birds. They are. And, his sword is on the ground because he's too busy trying to protect himself from uh, these birds. Now, when we see the Page of Swords afraid, it's because he could be afraid of his own ideas, thoughts, what to say to somebody, right? Yeah, it could definitely be that here. Somebody's afraid here, and, life's too short to be afraid. Good God, we're moving into this Pluto and Aquarius energy, which, and we're in Aries season, which really brings courage. It does. The stars here, and, this is about a new beginning, could be healing, inspiration, hope, wishing. It's all this beautiful energy. The Soulmate card shows up, and here's the pineal gland or the third eye. They're not showing the gland, they're showing the third eye. They have it kind of cockeyed here, right? That cracks me up, right? In the middle of his forehead, right? And so we have perseverance, and it looks like kind of an angel is here to help this woman, and she's kind of sad. To help her persevere, here's the ambition card. And let's see what it says about that. This man is trying to, it looks like he's an Olympic athlete. He's trying to make it over the bamboo bar. He is. Let's see what it says here. We have the path of the heavens reduces excesses and adds what is lacking. But the path of men is not like this. They take away from those who have little to give to those who have too much. Well, this is definitely true, of course. And what it means in this particular reading for just one person, this talks about somebody's kind of ambition could really kind of hurt them. In other words, somebody could be paying attention to their career or too much, or I have to stay here, there's a lot of money, or just something like that. It could be destroying their personal life. Too much ambition, maybe greed, right? But could be, destroying their love life or something like that. We have balance yourself. And, interesting, when we see balance next to this card that we just spoke about, this talks about create harmony in your life, right? Balance yourself. You need to have, a good, healthy life in all of, in your, with regard to your career, your relationships, things like that. We need balance in our lives, not just a bunch of money or just, we need balance across the board. And he is here on the tightrope. So he really wants to get down, but he's smiling, right? He's in the middle of, I'm not sure, this could be the Grand Canyon, right? And these people are in the back too. Wow, they see him. And so he's holding this kind of bamboo stick to kind of balance himself, but he's on a tightrope. Yeah, he is. And so this is what somebody is trying to do. This takes courage. And this ambition card can talk about like false courage. Like, oh, I have courage. Yeah, maybe to keep going in the wrong direction. Something like that, right? And here's the mistake, right? And this reminds me of Sheryl Crow's song, You're My Favorite Mistake, right? But her song is more humorous a little bit. This is about somebody who has made a major mistake in their life, and they're looking at their own shadow here, with this major mistake that they have made. This is like regret here, and this is like looking. This is kind of like, yes, I chose the wrong person, I took the wrong path. And we have new direction. See right next to it, and here are the two angels, and they are standing together, and they're kind of pointing up at this kind of star or maybe a planet, right? And it could even be the sun here. But whatever they are pointing at in front of this beautiful palace, it is clear, and this is choose a new direction. And yes, exclamation point. And this is what the angels are pointing out. And this person who looks at their shadow and says, yeah, I made a big mistake, they know that they need to choose a new direction. Yeah, they do. So let's get into it, Capricorn, and see all about this new direction that needs to be taken. We're going to use these cards today. Let's see what we have for you, Capricorn. And we will move the camera once we see that the cards are, move the cards are acceptable. We have the Tower. Let's see what else we have. And this is a good Tower. It is. Let's see what we have, Capricorn. The Page of Wands is here. And that is a new direction. Basically, it is. It's about somebody who can have exciting news sometimes, or inspiring news, right? Yeah. Not like a certain tabloid that has just a bunch of drama and BS in there. Let's see what we have, you guys. And the Five of Swords. Wow. And the Chariot. So there's a victory in this reading, but it is a short-lived victory for somebody. Yeah. Let's see what else we have. Clearly, this is about you and your person. Eight of Wands reversed. The Queen of Swords. This is in your environment, and this is somebody accepting the crown of glory or the crown of victory. Like, yeah, I want to win here. Let's see. And the Queen of Wands is here. Okay. So the Ace of Cups in the reading, the Chariot, this is movement. This is somebody taking control of their life. It shows up in your near future. But you are wondering if this is going to happen once again, Capricorn. Yeah, once again, you're in your cerebral energy, right? Which could be good and bad. If everybody was a little bit cerebral, they would understand what's going on, but they're just kind of listening to, they're just listening to what's going around, right? Because that's what everybody else is kind of saying. So they think that that's what's going on, right? But not you, Capricorn, at least about this, right? You're like, here you are in the Two of Pentacles energy once again. Like, oh, I wonder, So here you are wondering if you're going to get back in this tower with this person and build with them. Because that's what these people are doing. In fact, this is the good tower, right? Yeah, this is kind of like the good ship lollipop, right? Except, these people have they could have fallen out of the tower. And these other people are waiting for them up here. Like, hey, come on in. And because the storm is about to come here, and these people are getting into the tower, like, let's rebuild together. Yeah, let's start over. Let's rebuild. So you're wondering if that's going to happen, and you're wondering about a renewal or a new direction. So what's clear in this reading is that somebody knows they took the wrong path. Yeah, they did. The path of it, honestly, in this reading, a lot of people take the path of, it's interesting how we say the path of least resistance, because in a way, it could be saying when you follow your passion, you are taking the path of least resistance, right? Because everything flows and your passion will create a new career or whatever you're trying to create. But it could be seen another way. When you take the path of least resistance, you're just taking the easy way out, right? The easy way, like, well, I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. There's already a lot of money there, or everything's already taken care of, right? And I feel like that's what somebody did in this reading. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't go with the flow. No, they went with the stagnation. I beg your pardon. Yeah, excuse me, you guys. So somebody knows they made a new mistake. They know they made a mistake in their life. Yeah. And they know it was based on poor decisions. This ambition card really talks about somebody like making poor decisions about their life, right? About what's they thought was important, kind of, or their ambition, what they were striving to have in their life. Yeah. And the angels are saying, wake up. Yeah, they are. Yeah. And so here you are wondering once again, you had a short-lived victory with them on some level, Capricorn. That could mean a lot of different things. And we have the Knight of Swords, and this is what's in your favor. This person would have to take action, or you do, right? This is like kind of like aggressive or assertive action. Somebody would have to really get on their horse and take care of things, right? And take action in their life, yeah, and choose a new direction, I believe. And persevere. You have to have courage to persevere in this life. Yes, you do, right? In fact, you can't do anything in this life without courage, right? Except go down or stay the same, maybe stagnant. But usually when you don't have courage, your mind detects that, and then your mind kind of tells you that you're being a weenie, and then you feel worse. Oh, I should have done that, and that type of energy, right? Yeah. The Chariot shows up here in the near future, and I'm not talking about you so much, Capricorn. I feel like it's somebody who has fear, who loves you, and knows who they know they made a mistake in their life. Yeah, they did. And the Chariot sits here. Let's see. Let's get one of these cards here, and this is coming in the near future, where he gets in the Chariot and he takes action about two different situations, or about changing something that is completely different, because we see the two sphinxes here and they are completely different. This is like opposing forces, right? And this is in the near future, and the Two of Wands, and this is decision and achievement. And the man holds the woman in his arms, right? Yeah. You're wondering if this is going to happen, Capricorn, because your overall energy is the Two of Pentacles. This is a reading where you feel like, wow, this person doesn't want to really see the beauty here, or they see it. They do see it, but they're not stepping into this. In a way, you're poking fun at them. In a way, Capricorn, you're kind of like feeling down about it. Yeah. That's how I'm seeing this reading, kind of, right? Yeah. I mean, this Tower card right here, these people getting back into this Tower is kind of a laugh itself, right? But it is kind of, right? But at the same time, if you could see it, right? But at the same time, it's about rebuilding. And the Eight of Wands is in the reverse. This is in your advice. This is delays and disruptions in your advice. So your person feels disrupted. And what I mean by that is they know they made the mistake. They know they've disrupted their own life. And there are delays here, Capricorn, because this is in your advice, right? This person, I feel like they're going to wake up here, but they still have hurdles to jump through. And that's what they're showing on the ambition card. Right here. Right? He looks confused, trying to get over the bamboo bar, the bamboo bar. Almost like, well, is this what I really want? I'm jumping over this hurdle, but yeah, this person knows exactly what's going on here, and this is how you're being affected. So this is going to be delayed, Capricorn. I'm so sorry, right? Yeah, like Brenda Lee sings, right? She sings that song. I'm sorry, so sorry. It's funny, that song, right? It sounds like a woe is me song. It's hilarious, right? It's so old. You guys are like, who the hell's that? Excuse me, who the heck is that, right? Yeah. So the Queen of Swords is in your environment, and here's the angel, the cute angel. It's a child, right? Handing the crown of glory to the queen, who is very wise. And she's accepting glory. This is in your environment. This is how you affect this person. They really want to accept this. For some of you guys, they're really going to accept it. They are. But they're still like, I feel like this person is persevering here. But they're going through something hard, I believe. When you realize you made a major mistake in your life, usually you kind of sit and think about it. You don't just go, well, okay, I made a mistake. I'm going to run over to Capricorn's house. It's not really how it works. And that's kind of how it looks in this reading. Like, this person's kind of figuring it out. Yeah, I feel like they are here. And you're wondering, you already figured this out, Capricorn. You're like, well, you know, you're like, come on, let's rebuild here. What you have, whatever you did is a mistake, and it's fine. Forgive yourself and move on. And balance yourself and bring joy and happiness. And this is a little difficult, right, for this person to do. The man here, he's in the middle of, wherever this is, the Grand Canyon or whatever, right? And so here he is, on the tightrope, and he could fall to his death. So it takes courage, and it takes kind of self-love, right? Yeah, and that's what they need here. Okay, so your hopes and fears, Capricorn, is the Ace of Cups. Here's the divine hand, holding out the Ace of Cups. It is. Let's get another card on your hopes and fears just to kind of give us a little bit more information. And we have the Ace of Wands with it. Wow. This is desire and inspiration here. Yeah, you're hoping this person, I believe, will be so inspired that they're not going to have time to worry about, I don't know, X, Y, Z or ABC. You're like, yeah. So let's see what else we have here. In the outcome, we have the Queen of Wands, and she sits with her sunflower. This always looks like somebody to me, somebody that I've known or met or something. And then we have the black cats with it. Interesting. I never see black cats that are really shaped like that. But hey, this is artwork, right? And so, this is inspiration and joy here, living life, with passion and inspiration, right? And so this shows up in your outcome. And this is a beautiful card. I just feel like in the end, this person's going to show for you, Capricorn. I do. And we're going to go to their extended. The first card they have in their extended is the New Life card. Here she is, very happy. The fairy, yeah, with her, her beautiful outfit here. And, she just cracked an egg here like she was a chicken, but she's not a chicken. She's just a fairy, and she's breaking out of some kind of, rotten egg situation, basically. That's terrible, right? Here's the milk and honey card, and the elephant is indulging here with this honey. Yeah, he is. And the milk is here. The rainbow is here. This is what's crossing your person. It's also what's challenging them. So it's telling them, if they have a new life here, they're going to have milk and honey with you, and a beautiful life, a beautiful relationship with you at the very least. And, but it challenges them because they have to just walk away from a mistake and accept it and move on. Some people can't accept mistakes in their life. They go, well, that makes me a failure. No, it doesn't. It makes you wiser than before, that you realize you are not acting in your best interest. To be fair, Capricorn is showing up here. It's reversed here. And this is in the root for them, why it's all happening. And this card talks about injustice and inequity are a part of life. Okay, this means that, this person here, this is just your person has caused themselves injustice. And, when we see this kind of fairness and, maybe they're not going to get everything they deserve, possibly for some, if they're in some type of a financial situation, right? Maybe they're not going to, maybe they're not going to walk away with, everything they want here, right? Possibly with regards to abundance or finances. But this talks about, this is a time when you have to look at some type of injustice and just accept it, right? And redress it and say, well, I made this mistake or caused injustice, maybe to somebody else even, but definitely to themselves. And I have to just be wiser and move on and forgive myself and possibly forgive somebody else. But yeah, perhaps you come to the rescue of somebody else or are called to answer for a personal slight. You will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself. And this is what they need to do. So we're going to continue this in the extended. We are. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. We're going to have a 10-card spread. And we're also going to have a tarot love spread on them. We're going to see all about them, Capricorn. We're going to see what supports them, what challenges them, how they're looking at this, how they feel about you, what they're hoping, what they're doubting, what's hidden or unknown about them, all this kind of stuff, Capricorn. We're going to end this reading right now. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, please remember to like, share, and subscribe.